back to more Boogin Month.
Yay.
We're playing the glass staircase. This is
Good.
welcome to the Thursday section of Boogin Month, which will be all request videos.
Fuck yeah.
It's like Total Request Live, but
You gave us a lot of good requests, actually, so
Yeah,
thank
did.
you.
So that's why we're doing them.
Adam, so do you mean Total Boogin Live?
TBL. Can you make a logo?
No.
Total Request Boogin
Sorry,
Live?
there's not enough time.
New
game!
We can only half-ass this channel so much.
I know, right?
We can half-ass this channel into mediocre obscurity at some point, so.
But I was using my whole ass.
So yeah, this is the glass staircase made by Puppet Combo.
Love these
and
guys.
I saw him post a video about this. Am I supposed to be doing this? No, it's just the thing that's happening on screen.
Oh.
There it goes.
Oh. That feels very 70s.
I saw him post videos of this, and it is the most PS2 thing ever, and I love it. And
Good.
so, welcome to PS2 Boogins.
That's fine. That's what I want.
Yeah. Isn't that what
I
everybody
just
wants?
watched a 45-minute video today about Silent Hill 3, so I'm all into it, so.
Get them PS2 Boogins in now.
That's right.
I will, you know what? Fucking hot take coming from Tom right now. PS2 has some of the best horror on it.
It does.
Oh, fucking absolutely.
Just throwing that out there.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Except when you're trying to play the thing on PS2 and realize that Saliva does the soundtrack.
Really?
Okay, why
Yeah, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
All right.
okay.
I was trying to use a controller. It said I could use a controller and then promptly wouldn't let me use it. So give me one second.
So you're a little princess.
Yeah, I'm a little girl.
Oh, you're pretty
Oh,
princess.
there's a shiny. There's a collectible.
Yep.
Oh, wait. How do I turn?
There's an Agent Honor behind
Is
you.
it tank controls?
I'm sure it is.
I think it is.
She's
but
swaying her
hold on.
dress like a pretty girl.
There we go.
You good now?
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, oh, God. Okay, never mind. It is tank controls.
Aren't all their games tank
Take your
controls?
tablet. Should I take my tablet?
You take your
Yes.
pills, pillhead.
Take
Yeah,
your
let's fucking do
Lego.
it. Love
Ooh.
Legos. I love my delicious, delicious Legos. So you rotate with... I'm playing it on a PS4 controller. You Oh, God, I thought that was... Oh, that is a person. Okay.
It is.
Let's go talk to that person.
Sup, bitch?
You shouldn't go.
Why not?
I don't know.
That's it.
I don't know anything.
This feels very clock tower
Just a bed.
already.
Oh, look at this! Look at this fucking camera angle. You shouldn't go. Okay. So one stick controls forward, back, left, and right, and the other stick controls rotation.
Oh.
So it's the weirdest kind of tank controls.
That's a good jank.
And I'm fucking here for it.
That's Mega Man Legends 1 controls right there.
Yeah. I am here for this jank. This glass is also empty. Do I ever run? Oh, I do. It's a shoulder button. Oh.
Ooh. I don't like that.
This is his thing. Dink da dink 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 da dink 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 da dink.
With us, the beeps, the sweeps, and the creeps.
Remember,
an
good
adult-
girls take their medicine. Good girls do their chores. Good girls go home. That is all, ladies. Ladies!
I feel like you're at like a murder school.
What makes you say that with all these murderous-looking children?
In the same exact dress, not looking weird at
I
all.
hope I'm next.
No.
They picked you, Helen. I can't wait to go home myself.
Yeah, this is not going to be creepy at all. Everything's
I mean,
fine.
It's Puppet Combo, so I knew it was going to be terrifying from the start.
She's not going to be fed into a machine that's going to turn her into meat.
Right.
Just a bed. Okay, so that thing, hold on. That thing on the floor right there looks like a thing, right?
It looked like a book.
This right here?
Yeah, I think it's a
Yeah.
hole in the floor.
Okay.
It looks like a hole in the floor is what it looks
Ooh,
like
crack
to
in
me.
the floor.
Yeah, there's a bunch of holes in the floor.
Yeah, I see that now. Let's just check this window. Okay, nope,
It's all
can't check that.
not
Okay.
boarded up because
Here we
someone
go.
jumped out the window.
There are 25 of us. We lived in a hole in the floor.
Oh,
At
no.
the end of we worked 40 hours at mill, and at the end of the day, father slashes us two with a bread knife.
Love that Resident Evil.
You gotta love it. You gotta be here for it.
You just love to see it.
You got it. You want it. You like
Oh.
it and love it. You need it.
What is this? It's music.
A fucking...
Oh!
Oh boy.
Wait, hold on.
Can you do it again?
Am I playing this game?
It happens every time I switch the camera. Watch.
Oh.
Because I think the piano gets louder.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
No.
Or that happens.
What if I just go over here and... I feel like this is like never gonna hit those notes.
No.
No.
It just keeps pitching.
Just forever waiting for that key change.
There's one asshole playing the piano and another guy adjusting the tuning forks inside, or the tuning pegs.
Caught on something here? Okay, there we go.
Nope.
Looked like there was something over on that couch.
Yeah, I know. I just...
Oh, okay.
The Silent Hill player in me, Bird, has to check everything.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
A letter. Should I read it?
Jesus.
Oh, Tatum! A letter addressed to Martin M. Tatum. That sound you were hearing, the one at night in your dreams.
I can't
That
hear you
one-
over this piano.
Oh, sorry. That one that's been ringing in your head since since our days in the trenches. It never went away, did it? Mine either. Martin, it's starting to make sense. There's been this heat in my undercarriage. I felt all the way in Scottsdale.
This heat in my nethers.
It's been burning. It's been burning in my plums for months.
Feeling
the
all the way down my
heat.
plums.
And I said, "No, boy, watch. Let the boy watch." Anyway, it's not some made-up illness they've given to us. It's something real. This beautiful machine. It opens doors. I've seen it in
Told
my
you it's a
dreams, and I
fucking
think I need to
machine.
find it. I think it's where we're headed. This is something so much larger than I thought, Martin, than I could have ever dreamed. Why did the piano stop playing?
Yeah, it's weird.
Nope.
I was just had
back.
this cycle
It just
over
needed.
again.
It just needed to repeat its loop. Sorry, everyone.
Is it George A. Romero's Martin?
Cheech
Speaking of
McMartin
which,
Marin.
speaking of which, today, as we're filming this, in Pittsburgh, it is officially George A. Romero Day.
Yay!
Because fuck yes, it is.
A musty wardrobe.
Well, that's weird. There's just a wardrobe in the middle of the room.
Right.
I wouldn't worry about it. It's probably fine. Is this where I came from?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
Okay.
where the children are. The
Hello, children.
Oh no.
Ooh, look at that camera angle. I'm all
Love it.
for it.
You
Totally
like it.
doesn't look like something's creeping on you.
This really does feel like Clock Tower / Resident Evil.
Yeah. A grandfather clock. It no longer works. How long have I been here?
What kind of question is that when you look at a clock? I guess maybe.
know.
Now I think about it.
Maybe it
makes
used
more
to work.
sense than I
An empty cabinet.
hate.
What now?
An empty cabinet. You heard me.
Oh.
It's French, Ando.
Is it Cabernet
Oh,
Sauvignon
fancy.
Blanc?
Yes, sure. All those words you just said.
That was funny if you just tried the knobs and it didn't open and just took you right back out of it.
I don't
this
like
is
that the piano is louder.
this is clearly Resident Evil 1
Oh yeah, this
dining
room
room.
right here.
There's a clock on the wall. There's
No.
She's gonna have to push
Yeah.
a
Oh,
statue
yeah.
in the balcony.
No. A grandfather clock. It no longer. Yeah, yeah. See, we saw that already.
Yep.
I don't like that it fades out like that, all fucked up, out of tune and shit.
Yeah, it's not great. It's my least favorite.
It fucks with my autism.
Out of all my out-of-tune pianos, this is my least favorite out-of-tune piano.
All right, let's check this. Oh, I can't even check this? Oh, there we go. I just wasn't rotated in the right direction. All right, so that's clearly a thing that we're going to have to... Oh, no. I hate this area. Something about the camera angle on this I don't like.
Oh,
Oh, it's
it's
going to
this
be
room.
this one.
you know it.
Oh, I hate it. I mean, but you love to see it, but you hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, is that our chamber pot?
It's
Where's
That's
the
yours.
piano?
That's your
A dusty
spittoon?
vase. Let's look at the piano. Ooh, try to move it?
yes.
Move that piano.
Hand me that piano.
Ugh.
Oh, there you go.
What do you got
What did
here?
I find? I don't know. I'm caught on
I don't know, maybe
geometry.
you should- yeah.
An old key. Pick it up.
A pretzel key.
Okay, I can't look.
I could want some
I
pretzels.
thought maybe I had. Wait, what's modern controls?
I think you're already in it. Modern controls.
How do I change it? Tank controls.
There you go.
That's what I want. Now how does it work? Okay, so now left and right do rotate, and forward moves forward. You know what? I kind of started getting used to it the other way though.
You're a modern man, modern girl in a modern world.
No, he's a modern man.
Modern.
Yes. November
With
11th,
an
1918. Edward
Holy
at
shit, this
last
is old.
returned to home from the Great War. I give thanks to our Lord for his safe return from Germany. Thanks for beating the snot out of those Germans, boys.
Those Krauts.
Buy war bonds.
It's actually pronounced Germany.
Ah, okay, yeah. Fair enough.
Back then it
Germans?
was, yes.
Yeah, yes, back then it was. To think that just days before he was ripped from me to be a doctor in the war, we were married. That's weird. He's returning to his job at Queen's Mary Hospital in London. What a dreadful drive it is back and forth day in and day out. And with the epidemic that's been plaguing our countryside, well, I worry for his health. God willing, he'll be all right. As he helps those poor souls. My husband hasn't been in the same. What? Yeah, I know. My husband hasn't been the same since he left, or since he went back to work. For weeks, he's been spending more time in the basement than the rest of the house. He doesn't even come up to bed most nights. I sometimes find him asleep down there in his lab, asleep on his desk, and during the day, no less. I asked him if he himself should visit the hospital for a checkup, but he brushed it off, saying he's a doctor and how he knows better than me. I can't help but fret, though. He barely touches the seals, Maria. Oh, the meals. The seals. Ugh. They're making seals for
the
him.
seal meals Maria
Ah,
made
yes,
for
the
him.
seal meals. Maria
Da da
makes for him.
da 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 da. Sorry.
I got that joke. I got that.
I used to love her cooking so much. I fear she and the rest of the hired help are all worried as well. Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
No. Yep.
Do you
Read
think
it on
he's
your
doing
own
some
time.
kind of like reanimator type experiments down there in his
I don't
lab?
know. We're going to find out, though, I'm sure. All right, what do you think the clock goes to? Because there's like 100 fucking locked doors.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I mean, the good thing about this is that all the items seem to have like a little glowy on them.
Yeah, it's like hard to pass up.
You're hard to pass up, big boy. All right. So,
Give me a look at that cock.
No, that's staying in.
All right, it's locked. So I don't think I have an item screen. Yeah, I only have one button that does anything. So
Press I for inventory.
K for key.
for key, yeah, I knew where that was going.
B for bitch, open the door.
Playing
Let's try
mute.
this door. Oh, I unlocked it. Well, that was easy.
All right.
I win.
Game is over. That was
Great.
I
That wasn't so
escaped.
scary.
And there was only one staircase, and it wasn't even.
Jesus.
The fuck?
What was that?
God damn it!
Why?
What the shit is this game? What the fuck?
That legitimately scared the shit out of me. I'm so fucking mad right now.
I was so close. I was so close to the screen. It was like she was looking into my soul.
Yeah, no, I know.
Letterboxing.
All right, Adam, you got to read us this.
Attention this is real estate. Daddy, if you ain't taking your time, it means the attention's down again. If I've had a new task for you, the one is on the table in your food instruction. Get girls take the reason, get girls do the test, get girls go home.
That is all, ladies.
Good.
All right, so we're not taking the pills, right? We decided we're not doing that anymore. Did we
looks like you
collectively
already
decide
did.
that we're not doing that?
Good girls take their pills. Good girls go home.
Yeah, but like I don't feel like that's the truth.
What is this sound that's happening now?
Rain sounds.
Yep. That's PS2 rain. I don't know if you ever heard it before.
Also, are you a new girl or are you the same girl?
You are. You look like a new girl.
Yeah.
Oh,
Betty,
I am
you
Betty.
are.
Just. Do we have to do the
Betty
same
is
fucking
also
thing again?
fine. There's nothing wrong with Betty. Leave her alone.
Well, I didn't
She's
make Betty
fine.
take her pills, so. Some call me Betty.
Come call me.
All right, so where was the dining hall? Did we ever figure that out?
I think you're heading that way.
Wasn't that where? It looked like that's where you picked up the key, where the piano was.
The Pananer. Oh, here's the dining hall.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
something new.
What's this? What's this? A journal. Read it.
Nope.
There
Can't read.
are a great many. Oh, you know what? It turns out I can't fucking read. No, there are a great many things that I've been able to overlook in my role as lady of the house. The awful sounds, the confusing orders from my husband has given the help, the smells, the unholy smells. None of this is terribly unfamiliar to his work, though the extremes to which he is willing to push my familiarity with medicine as the reasoning is starting to... Right? Yeah, with medicine as the reasoning is starting to make me think he, himself, is losing touch with reality. What I haven't been able to ignore is the heat. Right from my plums. Many nights I've laid awake in my empty bed simply watching the window as this terrible heat overtakes my body. Not a heat that can be felt from the air, but something more intense, almost like a fever. But not quite, as it doesn't radiate from me, merely finds its nest in my body, burning for hours on end. Nothing I do seems to fight off the sensation. No medication I find from Edward's records, no salve or application I can find. I've taken to simply shedding my sleepwear and staring out into the night, hoping it passes. As much as I want to believe that this is merely my mind deceiving my body, the determinate nature of this illness coincides far too closely with the continuation of Edward's perverse sciences, if they are even to be considered sciences anymore. The longer I permit him to continue his work, the further away his is drawn into it, and I have no proper recourse. This is our life, and I'm as responsible as he is at this point, and I've come to understand whatever he's come to study, whatever this illness is, it certainly isn't what he'd once fought to cure. It's taking its toll on his body as well as mine, and I fear our housekeepers are starting to feel the familiar dread to be at this illness or something more akin to dread. Beyond that, the night has had such a terrible glow as of late. Were I a more superstitious woman, I may perceive this as some kind of omen of ill fate, but I am as married to the rational world as I was when I met Edward. Still, a greater part of me wishes he were here during those horrid nights. He used to be able to comfort me. We would be able to see this terrible glow and talk it away as something beautiful. Maybe that beauty is gone. Maybe my husband is gone.
You
Day
really committed
37,
to
my
that.
husband still stinks. That unholy smell.
Okay,
It
so...
turns out her husband is William Birkin.
Stars.
I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that to be a reality in this game.
Stars.
Ew, look at the goo.
Ah, yes. The
Oh god.
goo.
Oh god. Oh no, it's gonna happen again.
Uh-huh. No goo?
Oh, okay. This is really fucking loud.
It is, yeah.
Sorry, I just had to turn it down.
Also, you didn't really read the thing that it wanted you to read, I guess.
it literally
but-
told me that was the thing I needed to read.
Was
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I
said
thought
on the
it-
table.
I thought it... Okay. I thought there was, like, instructions you had of what you had to do.
No.
It said that,
That was just
but,
a
like,
journal, yeah.
It said that, but I didn't see anything.
Yeah, I don't know if... I doubt there's anything else.
Locked.
Maybe go in there. Yeah, I'm telling you.
So is this like a roguelike, and you have to go outside, and every time you die, you just keep picking up where the last chick left off?
Well, see,
You
it let me
spawn
go
as a
out the
new
door this
orphan.
time.
Right.
Though,
So it's unlocked, so now you should probably go outside.
yeah, see, there's nothing in here, Bird.
Okay.
There's nothing.
Yeah, yeah, because I think this is more like a sitting room, a chifforobe.
A drawing room.
Yes,
Brawling.
my drafting room. All right, but I can definitely go outside, so let's do that. I feel like I can hear footsteps, and it's making me a little
The rain
upset.
is overpowering everything.
Yeah. So there's definitely a goo on the floor now.
Yep.
That goo is Helen.
Helen! Helen. Ooh. Ooh, I hate this angle. I mean, I love it. I love it, but I hate it. So which way do we go here?
I would
Let's
keep
go this
going
way
forward.
first. Well, there's all kinds of ways to go here.
Oh.
Yeah, see? There's this. There's that door. There's forward.
Yep.
There's
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Can I look in this window, maybe?
Well, I feel like
No.
this game is super linear, so there's
Yeah.
probably only one real path. Like, you won't be able to miss out on anything.
I mean, I'm not sure that's true, but...
Yeah, maybe.
Escape.
Well, this is definitely going to be bad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, rusty
Damn
gate.
it.
I see.
Now it's like every door animation I'm expecting to be bad. Oh, God. I can't see fucking diddly
God.
dick.
This feels like it was raining and no one lives under the lighthouse.
Right?
Yeah.
Through the hedge
Into
maze
this-
like in the Cunning.
Oh, no. It is the Shinnin.
Cool. This is going to be great. Nothing
I
bad will happen
hate
here.
it. I hate it. Okay, that's not a gate. I love
That
it,
was a
but I
dead
also
end.
hate it. Yeah, that was... Certainly was, wasn't it? Oh, no.
God, it's
Jesus.
Oh, no, you guys. Read the wet note. We all seen the... we have all seen the eyes. Have we not? We have all felt the heat that powered us... that powered us here. There is only the one feeling we have all shared, and now we must wait. The wait may be hard. It may be unforgiving, but we must wait. The dreams continue to speak through us. I'm sorry, I'm not reading this right. We have seen the doors open! Since it's all in caps. The eyes that follow us from the parted clouds, showing us the path to our salvation. The engine that will free us from the minds that of the false prophets and bring our Savior to us. We must wait as the doctor makes our dreams the reality we know they are. We must wait. The rest is missing.
Well, that's not creepy at all.
Yeah.
You should have read that in the voice of the guy that I play in Vermintide.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
Smigmar!
you know who you should have read that in? As Miko Lash, because you want eyes on the inside.
Ooh, some say cause, others say cosm. I just don't understand what he's so like bonering about, because he's like always so he's always so excited about Cos.
He really is.
This fucking sucks.
It really does.
no, it's
I-
fine, Tom. Everything's fine.
I hate
What
it.
you're
Is this a
talking
gate?
about. No. The fence.
We'll get there.
So you can look out to freedom, but you can't actually get out. I
Um,
think you've been here.
left. Oh, I have. You're right. Shit. I guess maybe this way.
I think you came from that way initially? Or there's
I'm like
nothing?
really waiting for something shitty to happen.
I know. I'm like, because I know it's gonna happen. I just don't know when.
Also, you're out in the rain and the mud in your pretty princess dress. It's gonna get all wet and muddy.
Did I just do a loop?
Yep.
Yep. Yes, she did.
All right, let's go this way then. I guess I should go back.
Go to the left here. Like, keep going that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I can-
go.
yeah,
Try
I
to
can
go
see
in that way. See if that does anything. See if that's
I
a
don't
way.
think-
No.
No, it's not a way forward.
Huh.
So I'll just stay on that path.
All right. No turn. Yeah, go that way. No.
But instead of going
yeah,
down
go
there,
that
stay up
way.
here.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Got it.
That
Whatever it is.
The package. Will you carry it back inside?
Sure.
Yes.
Sure.
Oh,
Oh.
they carry that
Now
soggy
just
package
carrying-
back.
I'm just carrying the package. You know what? The worst part about survival horror games is when the music stops.
Right. And when the rain stops.
That's when you know bad shit's happening.
Yeah.
Nothing
That's
bad
never-
could happen. Shut up.
Great.
Now I don't like this. Even
I don't
more.
like that there's like a weird wind bellow noise.
Yeah.
It's great.
Oh, that's a dead end. Oh, no.
No, it's all dead ends now.
Okay.
The problem is again, tank controls, so it's like
Oh,
if you
yeah.
get caught on something, you have no idea how you're caught on it.
Oh, great. I can't wait for
No, I
something to
get
pop
it.
out.
Where am I? Oh, there I am.
You're
I just
tanking
made a
those
loop
controls.
Yep.
Oh,
you
you're back.
just made a loop.
again. Yep, I did.
Yep. 3 wrongs make a right. Go back. What are you doing? Nope.
He's going the right way.
Is he? Or is he not?
You don't know, Adam.
Don't I?
Shit! All right, hold on. Go all the way to the end. Make the right.
That's the dead end. Okay. Not quite the dead end.
There we
Now
go.
we go. There we go.
Now we're getting there. What?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Why?
I don't like this.
Why?
Because
Nope.
you have
What
to-
is happening?
She has to die.
Oh.
Oh,
Dead
now you're
end.
trapped.
Oh no.
It's like
You're
the-
gonna
Right?
It's like the hedge maze is alive.
Yeah. Well,
That's
that's,
not good.
fun. Can I read this again? No.
You're
No.
gonna die.
Shut up.
Maybe go that
Oh,
way.
now this is open. This wasn't open before.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
At least I don't think
You
it
notice that
was.
there's like a house in the background, but now there isn't?
Well, yeah, because the camera keeps changing.
No, I mean like there was before, I thought, in these angles. Like when it was raining.
Where the fuck is this?
I don't fucking know.
Hmm.
But you better figure it out where you're going. Go to the top and to the left. Maybe. Like just keep going to the left, like hugging the fence.
Yeah.
Nope.
I don't see
Nothing.
anything.
Never mind.
I mean, it looks like there's like a path there.
Yeah,
Weird.
it's a whole lot of dimp.
Oh my god!
What happened?
Oh.
Oh,
What the fuck?
cool.
Great.
I didn't even know what happened because my screen just froze.
Yeah, mine did too. Tom, you still there?
Yep.
Okay. Did you shit your pants?
No. I mean, I screamed. Yeah.
Yeah, we missed that part.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that tall man at all.
Adam.
Attention there, this is your street. Dorothy! You already taken your time, but please report to the dining hall. This is your mother speaking. We prepared a new task for you. The letter and the table with further directions. Good girls take the medicine. Good girls do the chores. Good girls go home. That is all, ladies.
That's all, ladies.
You can have like a weird reverb on that when when this is done.
Oh, this girl's the only one left. The last two, I guess.
Yep. And then you're
Yeah,
all
you
gonna
are.
die.
You are the last two.
Can't wait to die.
Yeah, so there was like a nemesis or a tyrant.
Yeah, that was like a weird
A
like.
cyber demon?
Yeah, it could be a cyber demon. You're right, Bird.
What if it's Siren Head?
What if it's
Copyrighted,
Siren Head?
not copyrighted character, Siren Head.
Yeah.
People get so like people make Siren Head games, and then the guy that made it is like, that's really nice, but like, don't make up lore that doesn't exist for the character that I made. And everyone's like, you're an asshole.
It's like when the very first like Slender Man game came out, and then everyone like made up their own shit about it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I follow the guy that made Siren Head on Twitter, and he's a goddamn delight.
Oh, yeah.
He's very nice.
Yes, he is.
He just doesn't want people making money off of his fucking shit.
Yeah.
Which I understand.
Okay, so there's the table. It did say the table, right?
I thought it did.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention this time.
I did say it. Maybe it's in that last room.
Maybe
Seems
it's
to be
in
where
here.
we keep having to start.
Unless it was just right next to the bedside table, and I'm an idiot.
Maybe.
We didn't take our
it wasn't
pills
next
though.
to the bedside table.
I haven't been taking the pills. I haven't been taking my pills, Pillhead.
I wonder if
I
that
think-
even matters.
I think the pills are already taken when you. I think you only had to take them on the first day.
Oh. Okay, so not there. So let's check this door, since this one has been spooky. Okay. No.
Spooky
Oh, I
door.
thought the music just dropped out for a second.
yeah.
I thought it just stopped, and I was like, oh no, the scary door is happening. Okay,
It's
so it's
either
not
just how this game is, I guess.
Go back through that door.
this one.
Yeah.
Go back upstairs. You mean?
No, don't go back upstairs.
Okay.
There were other options.
Yeah. That door where like all the chairs are in front of it, that's where you have to go.
Ooh, what is this?
I don't like that.
That's an angle.
That's a Resident Evil.
Is that a window?
Angle.
I don't know what I'm
Yeah,
looking
it's
at.
a window.
That's like
There's
the dogs are gonna pop.
I was
out
just
of
gonna
that.
say,
Right?
those dogs are gonna come
Yeah.
through the windows.
That
This one
door.
here.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's gonna happen?
I gotta say, the fucking door animation is just kissing a
It's-
butthole.
It's good.
It's so good.
I suck, guy. I suck.
What is this?
Someone
Oh,
left their-
look at all
there-
look at
there
all
we
these
go.
shinies. Read the letter. Sure,
I
why
guess
not?
so.
Dorothy, we
Yeah.
have begun entering the later year. What? Entering the later year, and as such, our daylight. The later, like later in the year. I was like, what the fuck? Our daylight hours are getting shorter. We'll be entrusting you to light all the manor's candles before nightfall, as well as snuffing them out in the morning. This is a large responsibility, but we trust that you are more than capable of it. We all must do our part here. You're such a responsible young lady, Dorothy. Surely your family will be glad to have you home. They're never going to get me home.
My grandmother's name was
So-
Dorothy.
So I got a key ring.
Yeah,
It
you
didn't
did.
say to
Yeah,
where.
sure did.
So you know
maybe
what
if it
that
was like-
means, guys. Check every fucking door.
Yeah.
Better.
Though I am suspicious that it might just be the door outside that goes down to the basement.
Probably.
That's a good thought. Nope.
Oh,
Or that one.
Or that one, I guess.
Or it could be
Wow,
that
that was-
one.
that was fast.
Unless it's like multiple keys or whatever.
Right, it was a key ring.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
kitchen. You can make yourself a
What in here?
snack.
a box of matches. Yes, I will take it.
Because you gotta light the
this
candles.
candle.
Oh.
Oh, yes. Look at it.
Yes, Daddy.
Yes, give
I'm
me
gonna
the
call things
weird
daddy.
colors.
I hate that. I hate it when people say "daddy" like that. I think it's fucking
Well, then why
gross.
did you do
Yeah.
it?
I don't know
You
why
did
I
it.
did it.
You're the one that
I'm
did
just bringing it up. I don't know why I.
A wet box. Whap,
Oh,
whap,
that's the
whap.
wet box, and now there's goo around it.
Wet box goo.
Well, sometimes the box just emits goo. Box
Happens to me all the time.
Yeah.
Ew.
Ew.
Yeah. Ah.
Ew.
Okay.
Ah.
What did it say? It seems to lead to the porch, but it's locked.
Ah.
So is this just like Friday the 13th on Nintendo? You just have to light all the fireplaces?
Right.
This girl?
Remember that time we tried to play that for Boogin Month and we were both terrible at it? Okay, so I can't remember. Is this a door or is that a window?
I hate these ungodly sounds that are happening right now.
Right? There's like fucking ghouls in the back, like
Ghouls and goblins.
We
and-
boogin. They're literally boogin.
That is...
They are a buggin'.
That's a stock boogin noise if I ever heard one.
Oh, whoa. Well,
Yeah,
shutter's full.
You just gotta light that
A wet
candle.
note. Let's read it. Somebody else read this.
And the Lord saith unto me, Go out to the masses and preach my word, for the kingdom of heaven is but a lie. Indeed, 'tis a lie. A lie! The God of our forefathers is dead, and in his place we awaken a new Lord, a better Lord. From below we will arise, and take the smoldering world of man. My brothers and sisters, our salvation lies in Dr. Edward Sullivan, prophet of the new word for our lives. Do we oweth him?
Nice. You know what? I like Bird's crazy old man voice. So
Yeah.
You know
props.
the
heard my
better
voice.
Lord is like a foot taller than the old Lord. That's the only thing that makes him better.
Ah, yes, the new Lord.
Our taller Lord.
The Lord plus 12 inches.
It's really about the girth, not so much about the length. That says unto us our Lord.
That's what the old Lord says. It's all about the girth, guys.
We don't want a chode Lord.
Shoot, Lord!
Fuck you.
Got ourselves a certified chode.
They hand you a certificate when they certify you as a
Chickadee
chode. Yes.
Oh,
Certificate. Nope.
What is this? Are
Somebody
you going to
moving around
become
up
a
there.
Dorothy sandwich? Is the ceiling going to fall and crush you?
it might. I don't know.
Ooh,
I think
there's a-
somebody's moving around up there.
It's
What kind of Here's the thing. I'm gonna light one of these, and there's going to be a monstrosity.
Could be an unspeakable horror in the room.
Seriously, dude. Like, there's gonna be a shambling fucking Shoggoth or some shit.
Excuse
And
me,
my character's
monstrosity.
brain's gonna explode. Alright, so we gotta go upstairs, for sure. That's where it wants us to go, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Exactly.
Because we tried this one, right?
Did we? Is there not a candle to light in this room?
I don't know. I'm not entirely sure that the chores matter.
Or
No, but I
does
feel
it?
like that's triggering probably the story
Oh, look.
of this character.
Oh my god, we have one of those
Oh,
Roomba
Jesus.
things, and it has one of these little spinning brushes on the front of it that like pulls in dust. It just rattled on the door, and it scared the living fucking piss out of me.
So
That's a good time
no
for that to
shit.
happen.
As you were saying, whenever you started to say that, Becky just moved something upstairs, and I literally thought I freaked out.
Oh my god.
Awesome.
Freaked out.
Dude, I've never been so glad to live alone in my life. I have nothing to fucking scare me.
I'm so startled.
Oh, I'm so startled right now.
I'm not scared, but I am alone.
Okay.
There's a
so
compromise there.
We got all this stuff, right? So we need to go back upstairs. So was that is that
I don't
above
know.
this? Oh. I'm not allowed back in.
Just keep trying
That's
doors.
not good.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Oh, that's a chifforobe. Never mind. I was like, is that a door?
It's the secretary.
That looks like a door.
This is definitely a door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
you unlocked
man.
that
Here we
shit.
go.
This
Here we
is
go.
This is where the shit's gonna happen.
Oh, clench your buttholes, boys.
Oh, Jesus, look at all these.
Look at all these items.
Look at that look.
Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I like that
Oh,
sound.
no.
It's good. It's great.
First aid kit?
I guess. Do we need it?
You need
Sure.
healed?
I mean,
Well, pick up whatever. Yeah, see if that's a note or something over there.
when are we going to get attacked by...
What
oh,
the-
Journal.
What are we looking at here?
Oh, okay, sorry. I guess I'll read this one. October 1st, 1919. A crowd of strange men and women has been congregated outside of the mansion for days. There must have at least been 20 or more of them. They all have they all have almost glassy eyes and the palest skin. They don't seem to eat nor drink, nor do they react to the bitter winds outside. They stand about, shuffling here or there. Sometimes they sit, sometimes they sleep, but mostly they just stand, trying to look inside the windows or knock on the door. Bartholomew and William have already quit because of it. I can't pretend to blame them. I've asked them what they want, and they just tell me they want to see Edward. Why do these people want to see my husband? He won't even see me, let alone strangers. I've only seen him once since August. He was moving boxes through the back door of the manor. He yelled at me to get away, and I did as he said. I'm afraid I've nowhere to go. October 2nd. My God, I heard gunshots from outside from the basement. 6 shots and agitated yelling from my husband. I and the servants, brave enough to venture out of their rooms, rushed to the basement door and called for him. There was a terrible banging at the door. Then 4 more shots. I heard something fall down the stairs before my husband screamed at us to get away. He almost sounded scared, or worse, relieved. I can't just keep pretending there's something I can salvage from this. Whatever he's doing is only growing in scale, and that horrible hum from his damned machine is merely the chorus of this tragedy. That's a fucking great line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And now call our life. God, Edward, please. The 8th, November. Maybe what I knew of my husband and his work was always a lie. I want to believe that something changed in him, perhaps during the war, perhaps his need to find an end to this plague, as we understood it. We used to speak of all kinds of things for our future, and maybe it was simple, perhaps even idealized, but they were a dream that we could both see so clearly. I can't seem to see that dream anymore. The world is buried beneath nothing but the agony I felt when I last saw his cold, dead eyes. Eyes not far removed from the gangs of shambling lunatics that gather at our door at all hours. Perhaps there is a new illness that I nor any of our help has heard of. It's not as if I had the opportunity to leave this prison in so long. The whole world could be entrenched in another great war for as far as I could know. A prison. That's how far from the dreams of the future I've gone. The home that we were to grow together has become nothing more than a prison that I live a waking nightmare in. Perhaps that waking nightmare is preferable to the ones I see at night. On the rare occasions the heat doesn't return, shaking my every fiber awake. Oh my God. Okay. My dyslexia is making this really hard, but I'm doing it. There's some
weird errors in this. And it makes it worse.
There is no doubt in my mind that he can no longer see the future we once spoke so wistfully of. I doubt he can see much of anything anymore. Nothing beyond the hellish engine he's brought into our home. At first, I'd been able to ignore the abominable sins that my husband has brought into our home, but with each night there are new, terrible sounds. Some mechanical, some horribly human, all completely unnatural. I am no doctor, nor shall I ever hope to become one, but the godless acts Edwards has begun participating in, and the droves of mumbling madmen that now gather in our yard as some kind of perverse congregation, tell me that there is no longer a hope in my heart that my husband is any more a man of science. If there were such a hope, it died with whatever abomination he has taken to shooting in the dead of night. I no longer know if I fear my husband, but I am certain that I fear whatever the thing that has replaced him. Edward has allowed himself to be taken to hell, and I will doubtlessly be forced to follow.
Good job, sir.
Jesus Christ.
That's more reading you just did than I have done all year.
Again, the dyslexia makes it hard.
I get it.
Okay, so should I take that?
Maybe.
Well, how does it word it?
I said I'm fine.
Then I wouldn't take it.
Yeah, I would.
Should I just leave then?
I guess.
Maybe leave it for the next girl?
Maybe. Because I bet she's going to be the one. If we fight something, she's going to do it. Well, there's an aiming and a shooting mechanic, so.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Let's try this one.
Didn't they say something about underneath the stairs? So it's probably the door outside that goes underneath the house.
Oh, yeah. 100%. That's the one that goes...
Well, I think that's probably where you have to go next, because they just mentioned it in the writing. That's my guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Ew, yuck!
Oh,
God.
what the
I don't like
fuck?
his little dangle claw.
No.
He's got a scorpion claw in his hand.
I mean, I love it, but I also hate it. Is that allowed? I love that sound effect, by the way. It's one of my favorite sound effects of all time.
Great.
That was a William Birkin.
Oh, without a doubt.
Sure, a William Birkin.
All right, guys, I have a chest flashlight.
Yes.
Because it's 1920 and there are chest flashlights.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
So does this?
fucking
Do you think
know.
this guy has like a machine in his like basement that he's using orphan souls to like power it with?
You know, I'm
summon,
not
like, an
real
elder
sure,
god?
honestly.
Is that what this is?
Okay, so I can't use the door. Can I do something here?
Can you break through a window?
I don't know.
Take your pills?
Like, I can definitely see down below.
Yeah.
So that makes me think, oh, a
Oh,
lockpick.
I didn't even see that.
That was out of left
That was-
field.
that was
How
a
the fuck
C.
would you know that was there?
I went to a bed and tried it, just like you should in every survival horror game, and click on everything.
Just keep tapping A until you get
You
something.
gotta
Yeah.
click. You gotta click clack that controller.
Okay, so
Oh, boy.
what is this? Yes!
All right.
Annie,
letter.
get your gun.
All right, here we go. I left the rifle like we talked about. You don't have to kill it tonight. The door to the laboratory is under the porch.
There
Says
you
you
go.
do have to kill it tonight, but still.
Oh, yeah, we do. All right, how do I aim? Like that. Oh, oh,
How's that feel?
weird, but I like it. All right, so do we even need to bother with the rest of this? We should just go shoot it, right?
Sure. I don't know what else you can do.
I don't know what else we're gonna find, but we should
Yeah.
probably just go.
Well, I'm sure you probably need to find ammo because
Oh yeah, hold on.
You
Let
might
me.
have-
You have
you have
five.
some.
You have 10. No, is it 5? 5. Sure.
I don't
It's
know.
5 of 5. It just says 5 of 5.
So aim. Okay, I'm guessing and B. Okay. I just needed to know how to shoot the gun.
how do I make girl shoot?
Yeah, how do I make last girl shoot? The chandelier has fallen. No shit.
No shit.
We ain't found shit. All right, let's go
Well,
out
we got
there. I don't like. I kind of like. This is the thing about horror is that I want to know, but also conversely don't want to know what that thing is.
Yeah. Like we barely had seen anything of it.
Yeah.
I bet they chase you through the maze.
It's unlocked now.
Fuck yeah, open it. This door looks like the rest of the other doors.
It
Oh,
does.
they saw us.
It's got a case of the
It's
same
fine,
door.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, so I can't move and shoot just in case that was something.
This
I
is
mean,
di-
it's a fucking it's a fucking survival horror game, so moving and shooting was never an option, but I just wanted to see if it would let me.
Also based off of old horror, like
Yes.
style. We in like Dracula's castle now?
Yeah, right.
Beep, 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 beep. I need to rewatch that Netflix show. It's fucking perfect.
It is pretty great. The last season wasn't. Oh,
What is that?
I don't know.
Oh.
A realistic statue. I don't think that's a
That's not
statue.
fucking-
though.
I don't
That's a
think,
dead
yeah,
guy.
I don't,
It's coming
That's-
for you.
it's a guy without a face.
Guy without a face. Oh boy, this no music is making my guts real tight.
It's not good.
I haven't pooped today, so this actually might make me shit my pants.
There's a safe back there.
This looks like Don Corleone's sex dungeon.
A portrait of a man.
I bet he was once a man.
Is it the doctor?
Okay, speaking of
The bust of a man.
I was
He
once a man, what is a man
Sure.
but a
Recommender.
miserable
Oh,
pile
wait,
of secrets?
we got a letter. Oh boy.
Oh God.
November 23rd. I've been told that the war has affected many men in interesting and terrifying ways, and perhaps I'm less exceptional than I may have assumed. Sleep comes in small, unaccomplished sessions, leaving me all the more strained in my daily life. Sorry. Though I fear that my exhaustion is far from the main reason for my disconnection and lack of focus. My practice suffers. My research has all but flattened into nothing, and I truly have nothing to show for it. For all the fears I have had in my life, For all the fears I've had that my life would end in those trenches, I feared all the more that Juliet and I would never be able to find the solace we once had together. Through all of the frozen nights and terrifying days filled with the blood and the viscera of my countrymen, I know, it's a good one. It was really the only thing that gave me any hope that this would all amount to something. And what of that motivation, completely squandered, proven to be as fleeting as my own fidelity? I returned from the horrors I witnessed only to feel nothing in the home I left, and comfort in the arms of but a girl in my manor's employ. Yuck. I can't even begin to hold the weakness against Maria, and much less Juliet, but ever since I returned, there's been something in me, something that wasn't there before. That newfound mental peculiarity may very well be responsible, as my sanity first started to prove unreliable as I began to recognize the faces of the men that were held together under my knife and the will of God during those horrible days. Some men I'd met on the long voyages to the fronts, some I knew more personally. Once I spent well past 4 hours working on the shredded chest of a young man caught in the blast range of artillery. The operations had felt so mundane that it wasn't until I was sure we'd lost the young man that I'd recognized him to be my cousin, Garrett. I don't think I had a single tear left for him when they shipped him back here to the family burial grounds beneath my very feet. Why could I not shed a tear in the realization that I'd lost a childhood playmate, a family member, a true friend? Maybe that was all I needed before I felt the weight of the war pressing down on me, and the dreams began. There was no subtlety in the onset of these visions. They came as hard and as heavy as one could expect of a fever, but they seemed so much different, much more visceral. All I could hear were voices that guided me towards something that would need to be done to save us all. All of us. Sorry, everyone. A grand solution that would save the lives of every creature. These sprawling growths of belief started to seep into my waking moments, and they've drawn back with me to my home. I want to lose this. I want to feel the voices are only, but I feel the voices are only stronger here. Sorry. They've driven my madness to places I cannot stand to see myself go. They've drawn me to take the body of a young woman, to betray the only future I wanted, the only woman I wanted it with. God help me, Juliet. Please forgive me one day. I need to find something to satisfy these voices. I need to return to my studies and save whoever it is that must be saved. I need to sleep. January 13th. This long, and I can still barely look my beloved in her face. I draw away from her every time I need her most, as I know I don't deserve her. Maria continues to concern herself with me at every turn, and as much as I do care for the girl, I fear she must not understand my true feelings for our deed. So I hide now in the I was going to say laboratory, in the laboratory I've made of our old cellar. For all the sniveling and self-loathing I've done in my self-appointed isolation, I've begun to work especially hard on this newly spreading disease from the southern of Spain. That's not the way it should be written, but that's how I read it.
Yeah.
It's created a key focus. Yeah, it's created a key focus on my work throughout the days. Maybe even given my dreams something to focus on. Perhaps this is the cure and salvation my weary mind needs. Maybe this is how I'll save us all. My research has been progressing as slow as one could imagine it would be for such a new field of my study, but perhaps this is where my old dreams may be trying to aid me once more. It seems strange, perhaps, to give any credence to my own delusion, even if I simply try to excuse these actions as feeding a growing hole that my exhaustion has been creating. I think my dreams may actually know something I do not. Upon researching further notes left by my grandfather, I have found what appear to be a type of blueprints that has come remarkably close to the very structures I've seen in my waking delusions. The rational part of me wants nothing more than to place my knowledge of this device as some distant memory of having seen these same blueprints in my medical studies for university. But the honest part of me knows better. My visions are becoming too prophetic for me to believe them to be simple soft-headedness of my war-shaken mind. There must be a reason why they've become so much clearer since my return to the manor. I must continue delving into the catacombs below where the old notes were held. Every indication is telling me that the remnants of the machine are somewhere on the grounds, and Grandfather's old journal strongly suggests that he had them crafted for some kind of cure himself. What it truly does or how it could be expected to work is far beyond anything in my own field of studies. But if I continue to follow the development of his notes, perhaps it would all work out in the end. The more bizarre and detached my research seems to become, the more clearly I can see the dreams again. And the clearer images they start to make. I see hints of a design, something that seems utterly alien to me, but at the same time it has a familiarity to it, like something I've seen in a much deeper, softer memories. One's faded deep into the back of my mind. I just need to listen a bit closer tonight. Maybe I'll hear something clearer. March 1st, 1919. I think I've come to the realization what's being asked of me. I think I read more in that note than I have the rest of the game.
Yeah.
That was a long
It
one.
looks like a table of brains, like they were being studied.
Great. And there's 3 of
Cool.
them there.
Oh, look at that big glowing green jar.
Yeah.
A shelf of hands and other body parts. A control panel. Fuck yeah, you activate it.
Okay.
Something is coming.
Oh, no.
Of course.
Of
Very-
course something's... Oh,
boy.
fuck.
Oh, boy.
That's a shambling thing.
So is that... The question is that him?
Yeah,
Or is that a
Ooh, the
thing
doctor?
he made? Yeah.
I'm willing to bet it's the doctor.
You think?
Like
It's
I said,
either the
he's-
doctor or it's his cousin that he talked about.
Good thought, Bird. Good thought.
Great.
Like, again, he's turned himself into a William Birkin.
Right. Okay. So now what?
I don't know. I guess go where he like left from. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I like that he has the pyramid head shamble though.
Yeah.
Big fan of that. All right.
There was like other doors and stuff you haven't gone through, so
Oh yeah, there's plenty.
Oh, God, there's that thing again.
Is there stuff? Oh no.
yeah, we didn't even see any of this.
Oh no, dude. It's so bad.
There's clearly something behind that wall there. That gray.
That?
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
It's gonna bust through that wall.
That's like the... What is that old Edgar Allan Poe story?
The Telltale Heart.
No, the one where he...
Oh, the one where he buries the, guy in the wall.
cask. The cask.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. That's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, he buries him like while he's still alive back there.
No.
It's
Okay, so
very
I don't-
weird that like you can't pick them up to use, but I guess
Yeah,
it's
well, you
just
don't really
because
have
you
an
don't
inventory. Yeah. Like I don't like that I can just hear my footsteps.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, I guess it's good that we're kind of like sectioning off the area of play. Oh god, it scared me. Can I do
It's not
anything with
good.
it?
Tom, go
No.
back to that room you were in with the body on the gurney.
Okay. I should have turned my air conditioner on. It's so hot in here. Or I'm
Alright,
just getting
go
spooked.
towards the camera. Go like to the right. There you go.
Oh.
Go around there.
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
No.
that's
I
great.
don't like that they're moving
Oh.
around slightly. Or at least look like it did.
They're just
Okay.
swaying.
He's coming, isn't he?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just saying, there looks like something strapped there.
Yeah.
Like on the bed, you mean?
Oh, I
That
don't know.
second
I'm
one
just
back
no on that gurney there. It's just all bloody and looked like something was strapped on there at one point.
Okay.
I was just pointing it out. I did.
dirty
I'm
stretcher.
not being coy, actually.
Well, that's good. All right. So we've basically did everything down here.
Yeah.
He's gonna. You know what, Adam? Remember that wall you were talking about and how he said he was gonna fucking nemesis? He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna happen right now.
I would keep going down that hall then.
Oh yeah,
around.
is that a path all the way down?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, I tried to unlock that door already. It doesn't open.
Oh,
Maybe it does.
I mean, I can do it now that I hit that button and see if it opens. Nope, it's locked.
Okay.
So wait, which character are we? Okay. I was trying to figure out if we were his
you
like.
are the final girl.
I was trying to figure out if we were like his concubine or whatever.
Oh, Maria or the
Yeah.
Juliet or whatever.
I think Juliet is the wife. Or maybe, I don't know. One of the two.
I don't know.
Oh, I hate. Why does it have to whip open like that? Oh, okay, so there's only two doors. So we didn't go this way. So let's go this way. As soon as it'll let me. I don't like that there's all these health things around. Like,
Yeah.
I only have 10 bullets, so. Or maybe 10. Maybe I have 5. I honestly don't know.
I'm willing to bet it's 10.
That's a door.
That's a door, isn't it?
Yep. This looks like a combat area.
Mm-hmm.
It does look like one, doesn't it?
Or an escape area. I don't like those
Right.
like bubble gut sounds.
Bubble cuts. All right, let's go left first. Lots of items over here. Oh boy, another letter. Okay, here we go. July 24th, 1922. My suspicions were not only confirmed but completely validated by my final discovery last night. The zealots were less than happy to come to realize my line of questioning hadn't ceased even after several more months of my experiments. The hierarchs, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
Yes.
the hierarchs took to keeping me as content with research materials as possible, hopefully to keep me stimulated. Perhaps too much so to ask my questions while the radiant heat from the engine slowly cooked away my mind and warped my body. It's quite unfortunate for them that these walls are my walls and that I know where to get anywhere I need to in this manner. This is what led to oh my god, this is what led me to finally listening to one of their perverse sermons. The things these madmen ramble on about would give a man pause, but hardly make him listen far beyond that. I've been far too close to these happenings for far too long not to listen, though. Listen and understand. They spoke of their great God in the machine. They spoke of how it communicates through their dreams, as it had with me, showing them prophetic visions of the future. They speak of the day the machine is finally fed the blood of the last innocent. They speak of the blood-red sky opening to their lords, the convergence of the two worlds, the legions of our fallen that will return to herald the reconnection of the true world and our own, the slaughter that will fill every city of man, and that their own vessel or their own bodies will begin ascending into their holy vessels. Everything I have been seeing has been given a new context, and I realized that I had been betrayed. I had been betrayed. Every single thing the entity had told me had been a means to complete the bridge, Cain's terrible staircase to his gods. Were I a weaker man, perhaps my mind would have been so gone as to this new news meaning nothing to me. But the truth is before my oh my god, but the truth is before my eyes. It's so broken up weird that I'm like trying to do my best here. I will bring the devil to this world, and I will bring the devil to this world if I allow the machine to continue running. The more blood I spill, the closer I get to ending it for all of us. Jesus. The maniacs seem to have have yet to notice how suspicious I've become, which will work to my advantage. It will take no time to disable the device that powers this hellish engine, and hopefully even less time to destroy it. My body may be changing the same as all the others, but my strength is far from gone. I can truly dismantle the device, then I may have some chance at salvation. This will take some time, but if I am left to my devices as I have been, then I will have the time to tie up loose ends and maybe left in this research and plan for safe passage of my darling Juliet. Oh God, Juliet, my wife. How I have betrayed her. If she still even resides in this hellhole I have created for us, then I must tell her the truth. Seek some kind of forgiveness, though my acts may have been as evil as any lunatic's. Let it never be said that I stopped loving my Juliet. I will save her from this future. I will end this all myself. I just need enough time to put this in motion. Please wait for me, my love. Let me be the man you know I am. Take care of our doctor, or to take care of Dr. K.H. Hauser.
All right.
All right.
It's a happening.
Dr. Hauser.
I keep seeing first aid kits.
Yeah, you're seeing more of them than ammo, so it's kind of weird.
Yeah. I don't... There's nothing
Just
to
a
interact.
dead
Yeah.
end, I guess.
Okay. Ooh, a door! And
Good
it's
old door.
a door in a survival horror game. That means you can check it. Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Another room you can't do shit in. Oh.
Oh,
Here we
God.
go.
Can somebody else please read?
All right.
The months of
October
trials, months of failures, months that infernal voice pushing itself deeper and deeper into my brain. With each failed test, the being seemed to grow more and more impatient, not being able to figure out how to communicate its help to me, wanting to change and get its hand on something uniquely corporeal. The long-dried and mangled corpses of my ancestors produced very little in the way of true results. The bodies attempting to move, moaning and cracking. At first, I thought the enfeebled material was the reason the reason why the being could not occupy them for very long. But as we moved further and further, the more presently dead the results did not seem any more promising. I can't seem to focus on any one corpse long enough to keep a sustained connection, much less apply anything that resembles communication skills. And before too long, it's as if the body simply loses its connection, trying to scream in agony before its flesh, or lack thereof, folds down into another broken pile. In my desperation, I even turned to cousin Garrett. Everything about the boy looked withered, and all the time, in this dark decay, there was this moment that I couldn't even see the surgical scars that I left him with. It was almost cathartic in a way. That catharsis was truly ruined, however, when I brought him within range of the machine. Like all the others, it took mere moments before he started moving. Unlike the others, he refused to stop moving. I told you!
Yep.
Garrett's convulsions slowed after mere moments before he began to rise. Sitting up for a brief moment, it almost as if I'd had my cousin back. The illusion was quickly shattered when the shrieking began. Not uncommon for any of these attempts, but something about it was so much closer to a human, yet so much further away. Then, to all of my surprise, the creature that was Garrett began shambling upwards, moving towards the stairs. I was as excited as I was terrified. There was something here that I had not expected, something much more. In my disbelief, I ignored his movements ever closer to the exit of the basement. Soon he was pulling at the door, attempting to find his way to the world above. I didn't know what to do. As he began to amass against the heavy wooden barrier, it was almost no time before his howls began again. I knew it was a matter of time before the rest of the manor would be alerted to the beast. I did my best in my panic to turn them away, but I had no means of removing the creature. its strength somehow greater than anything the withering body should have been able to produce. In my desperation, I took the only things I could think of that may be able to stop him, my old service pistol. I took more shots than any man ever could to finally put it down. No more twisting in a discarded flesh. No more crumbling into the same old set of dried skin and bones. This corpse had returned to being a corpse. I had to let Garrett down to his rest yet again. This will all be worth it in the end. It has to be. My research has started December 1st, 1920. My research has started to stagnate. Oh, I love the word stagnate.
It's good.
The resources are drying out, as is my patience for these repeated failures on the same decrepit meat that I have been forced to abide with. The voices have gotten clearer than ever, trying to guide me in a particular direction that I've been meaning to fight off for so long. Why are the sins I've finally filled my life with the last few years not enough for this being? Why does it think that the corpses and parts that I've been forced to work with, manipulate, aren't good enough? The failures to keep a host alive long enough is more than obvious now, and I fear I have no other option to give in to its alluring promise to finally end this expansion. I will need a living host to continue this work. Perhaps at one point, this may have shocked me to the point that I would leave this maid search behind. But perhaps it knew that and kept this knowledge for me just long enough to hope my drive back would get me past such a moral hard block. Jesus.
Yeah,
perhaps me knowing this has given me a short of split that I can escape to in my reasoning. But every time I'm forced to look at this painting of the bastard Cain sitting in his lab, staring down at me as if he always knew I'd never succeed in his work, I feel just that little bit of pride pushed me past the barrier that would hold my dream to the realms of morality. Thankfully, the being has provided something more than adequate to satiate his hunger.
All right, I got it. For the better part of the last year, I've heard from the staff, and what little I do hear from them, that strange groups of men have been congregating and asking to see me. My work has been far too important to spare them this time, but thanks to this recent break in my research, having been held up for some time, I was able to speak with the ringleader of this growing army of confused zealots, and in this have learned that there are reasons for being here. They know of the being, and they need me to help. They need my help to contact him. They treat me as if I'm some kind of foretold prophet, which is a position, however laughable, that gives me a level of control over these bizarre situations. When I suggest what I may need to the head zealot, he seemed almost pleased to offer me exactly what I was asking for, a short, steady supply of living subjects to continue to use as a catalyst for my research. Perhaps this will do as little good as it always has, but I believe that all of my questions will soon have answers. We've been using the hidden entrances to accommodate as many of these subjects as possible for any number of tests. The young, the old, the strong, the infirm. All the subjects only have one thing in common, and that is that they are more than willing to do whatever it may take to see this being in our world. I can't be certain how much of the being's words I can actually take to heart, but I know that this may all be all I have left for my research. Perhaps the answer I finally seek is within grasp.
I get it now. I totally fucking get it.
Okay, so tell me what you think.
The fucking girls are being used to try to help bring this. They're basically being used as test subjects to try to bring this being into the world.
Yuck. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they keep dying or going missing or whatever.
That makes sense. Yeah.
You're going to go the other way. Yeah. You were going the right way.
It just didn't look like it at first. I couldn't remember
it looks weird, yeah.
Because it's been so long since we weren't reading a fucking note. I couldn't remember what the camera angle was.
I didn't know this was a visual novel.
Hey,
The halls are very samey, that's why.
Yeah, especially in this area. That's not good. Nothing about that is good. Oh boy, here we go.
What's happening?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. Oh fuck! It's these assholes again.
Yep.
Yeah.
What?
That's a person over there.
That's a
It
person.
sure is.
Tom, get ready to censor this because I'm pretty sure she's naked.
Nope, that's a naked person.
Dorothy, are you okay?
Oh, great.
Nope.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
boy.
Oh boy.
Jesus Christ. She
Well, this
just
took
went
a
and
left
stabbed
turn.
you. Yeah.
I don't know what is going on now.
Oh fuck! Fuck!
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Oh shit!
Keep firing, asshole!
I have to reload.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Well,
Wow. Holy shit.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
I didn't like that.
Dorothy,
Great.
she's gone mad. Yeah, I know. Can I pick up the key? Thanks. Fuck.
Holy fucking shit.
What's your status at?
I think you might need one of
Probably
those
not
kits.
great. Danger.
Yeah.
Oh, so
mean,
you
there
have
was-
infinite bullets.
Oh, it does look that way, doesn't it?
That kind of makes
You know,
sense.
I'm wondering if I should have turned back and got that health.
Yeah, maybe.
You want I should go do it?
You want,
How far
you want-
back was it?
I mean, it's not, honestly, most of our time in the basement has been reading
Oh,
notes, so it's
yeah.
really not that far back. Yes. Fine. Great. Okay, so we healed. We're back here. Okay, so there's one door here.
I do like that your damage doesn't go away. You just have a bloody dress now.
Yeah. I think the only thing that sucks, I mean, I get that the
Oh.
screen is helpful. Hold on, I'm going to
Yeah.
look around before I
There's
do
a-
anything. Yeah, there's that thing on the wall. I was just
Yeah.
trying to see if there was anything else I could do in here. Because my concern is I'm going to have to, like, fucking fight this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm guessing now is definitely the doctor. Because the cousin or whatever was the guy that the wife saw him shoot.
Well, heard him shoot, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my guess is that he used himself thinking that he would bring it in and then he could stop it.
Right.
And then the zealots that he keeps talking about are basically using the girls to just feed him or feed more experiments to
Look
try
at
to.
this fucking mad scientist shit.
This looks like
I
a room.
love it.
This looks like a room out of the fucking Goosebumps point and click adventure.
I think you got to. There's
from
one more
fucking
thing on
1996.
the wall on the other side. See the light? I think that's the last control panel. Or maybe. No.
This is
Or
a
just
book.
an item on a table.
That's a first aid. I guess I didn't have to go the whole way back. There's probably you know what? I didn't go down the other way yet, though.
Yeah,
So
there's
there
probably
might be-
another-
No, there's still a lot more.
It's so spoopy.
So I'm gonna head towards the camera because there was more this way. Because this is where I entered, so there's definitely more here. An artist painting of some kind of lightning machine. Oh, it's just another one of those guys. So those are gonna like attack me, right?
Probably.
I would assume.
Probably.
At some point?
Probably.
Probably.
Coachy, 1 2 1 2.
Oh, this led me back here. Read the letter. Okay, here we go. May 3rd, 1921. Gotta hope this is some of the last notes, because I gotta tell you, this reading's real hard. I don't know how to fucking read. The research has progressed at a rapid pace. There is no shortage of work to be done and no shortage of volunteers. Though primitive, the being is able to fully communicate its continued direction to me through the seeming possession of the fresher corpses that have come as a byproduct of our work. And the living hosts have began to show somewhat different reactions. Symptoms similar to mine from when I'd originally begun my work are common in nearly every one of them. But the longer their direct exposure to the pylons, right?
Pylons.
I'm guessing?
Pylons.
Pylons, I'm sorry. See, that's what happens, dyslexia. And the energy is, and more detached they seem to become mentally. Their reactions seem sharper, but cognitive functions seem to dumb down to much simpler, more passive series of reactions. They have no problem identifying orders, motions of actual threats, but they frequently seem to forget the answers to questions they knew just days ago. Some of them, when held to the effects for even longer, begin to display signs of violent mania, often lashing out and attacking other subjects, or often, to their misfortune, me. I do not like wasting any life, much less the life of a subject. But once this mania takes hold, there hasn't been any observable way to bring them back to any kind of lucidity, and certain adjustments must be made to ensure the safety of the others. Troublingly, as these effects are to their mental faculties, see, I tried to fix the thing and it fixed itself. The symptoms themselves are getting far worse in other regards. The longer a living subject is exposed to the radiating energy of the pylons, the more their physical attributes begin to reflect this strain. Many show signs of sun-damaged skin, though the flesh itself seems to thicken and swell, some with boils, some simply resembling something closer to animal hide. Often their limbs will start to show signs of distortion, but seemingly to no awareness of the subject itself. This is also true with many other changes to their physical features, be it their facial features distorting or some increased mass to their overall bodies. The entity feigns some kind of ignorance to these physical and mental abnormalities when I attempt to probe further on the effects of the engine. But I am starting to detect a familiar pattern between these cases that is leaving me with some kind of increased concern. As fascinating as the progress is, it's creating an uncertainty that wasn't in me before. I paused in a weird spot in that sentence. How long must I wait before the intentions of the machine and its mysterious designers? Their closed lips on the subject have always left me with more excitement than concern, but with the increasing show of these mutations caused by it and the degenerative cognitive defects that are occurring, I can't help but feel that this was part of their plan, letting me work on the machine until those same effects came back on me. Perhaps this cult has come to live in my family home, understands more about this being than they led me to believe.
Can you interact with those, like, blue buttons, or is that not a thing?
It didn't seem like it. So do I just try to leave now? Yeah, what is this?
This looks like a light.
Yeah, it just looks like.
God damn it.
Wow. There it is.
There it is.
All right.
Son
Did
of
it
a
turn
bitch.
on? It didn't turn on.
Yeah,
It did.
Yeah, it did.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
it's
you
making
can
it
hear
sound
it.
like it is.
Okay. It didn't look like it was on, so.
Oh boy. You gotta hit the light switch.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh!
Oh boy.
Oh my.
Oh, no. So can I just hit this? Will it let
Nope.
me do it? Oh, okay.
You gotta fight him.
You gotta keep running and shooting.
Oh, I don't like
Get
the
good
way
at
it
running
walks.
and shooting around.
Oh, boy. Oh, what is he wearing on his head?
Fucking chicken mask.
That's not fucked up.
Oh, fuck.
What the
Ugh.
fuck is that noise?
That was him making a, like, terrible
Oh no, I
walrus titty
know. It
noise.
was just.
Ah, fuck, I missed. Dude, he is fucking my shit up.
Oh, fuck.
He is hard.
You died.
Oh, God. Where's this put you?
What?
If this puts you all, oh my god, this is
I think it's going to. Because it saves after every day.
Fuck!
Oh no.